Kemi, mommy Kemi. But on social media, everybody like me doctor. Call me whatever you want. I'll answer whoever I want. This whole respect thing is too much in Nigeria. Let's go to the matter. I'm not going to use any words that I'm going to do like Instablog Niger, all the cut off words and stuff.
Yes. So let me hand over to you. What is your take? We've heard Cubana chief priest. We've heard a message from Kelvin's wife's. No, so Kelvin, that is the alleged guy in the alleged relationship with Maria, and we've also heard his brother's side. His brother. Let me read out what the brother said. Poor Naomi. I've been sending everything on this issue to her. I've just been forwarding it to her so that if I want to go into it, I'll just go straight to her blog. I mean, to her page from there. Okay. He said, this is, okay, I have the chat between the wife and the side chick. And then, it's labeled the wife and the side chick. Let's not see what is bigger than me. And then on Instablog, I'm looking for Kelvin. Yes, it is right here. Reality TV star Maria's married lover's boyfriend. This is what Instablog posted. No be me. My brother left his marriage since 2018 before the so-called Maria Chike Benjamin came into the picture. Dying in silent, not silence, so silent. But he kept his peace for the love of his children and family. Many things that happened in that marriage, but we covered it because we are a family of peace and love people, and we respect my brother's decision to try again and again for his marriage to work. But for how long will a man keep trying with a woman that drags his name through every mud of shame she finds available? She drove the entire family away from her house. We don't even visit there no more. My brother was building his house while I was still in school, which I personally go and carry blocks to help with the labor. Me and my younger brother would work with laborers because of the excitement that a new house is coming to our family, where we could equally live in love, peace, and harmony until we grew to man of our own. This guy's English, though, now world standard. Sorry, the guy English don't confuse me, so I don't lose my. Since the house was finished, I never slept a day in it because my brother's wife drove everybody away. Both my mother will visit and she will never offer her food nor drink. My brother will focus on his wife and forgets his family, and his mother, like he was under a spell to forget his family, and we could not complain. We left them in peace and moved on with our lives. I moved back to Enugu State where I was schooling and focused on my studies and my work until God showed me mercy. I had to bring my younger brother, whom they turned to a houseboy, to come and start living with me, and enrolled him into the university. My mother lived in our old abandoned house in Ngwa Road in Aba because my brother was splurging his resources in clubs of the same man who's dragging him today. What a life. I guess he's learned his life by now. These streets don't love you. They never did. That's why you don't see me anywhere around them. So we've got many, many angles to this. This is one angle, the in-law angle. We have Cubana chief priest angle. So, Auntie Kemi, big lower by the calabash is over to you now.
Let me say what's going on. First of all, everybody, how are you all? Auntie Kemi, Mama Kemi, whatever. Kem, call me anything. And make sure you follow the new page. It's a fan page, but that's where I am for now. I'm still fighting to get my page back. But let's go to Maria. You see, Daddy Freeze, everything you read to me is meaningless. I just released a video on my fan page, this page I'm in right now. And when we finish with this show, everybody should go watch that video. My brand is Kemi Talks. I'm a journalist, and I'm also an opinion and investigative journalist, okay? If one person paid me money to go investigate this, I would deny them and say, don't pay me. Because if I investigate this and it doesn't favor you, the other side will say, you've paid me. So that's why I don't get money for investigations, and I ask fans to donate. At the end of the day, I'm not doing that right now. I have assessed everything. You don't need all these family members. You're not going to treat this like Two-Face, Annie, Perot, or Tonto, Bogari, and what's the other guy? Jane Mina. There are too many people. It's getting to look like the Two-Face thing. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law. We don't need all that. The video I have on my page, when I was doing it, I called you and I said, Freeze, I'm going to post a video. This is what's going on. Everybody must focus, okay? Investigative journalism wise, I took 3 hours to study everybody. The first thing is that Pascal, okay, Pascal is a very big family person. I said that in my video. Pascal is Cubana chief priest, okay? He's very, very into family. Anything that's going to destroy the family unit, chief priest will not allow it. You can go watch that video later. Now, everything that Pascal put out is real. These are real receipts, okay? The guy is very, very organized, okay? Chief Priest is very, very organized and knows what he's doing. I've seen the receipts, I've analyzed them, okay? Now, let's go to Maria. I'm not putting the blame on anybody, but I spoke to Maria in my video. Maria, you made a mistake. I've made mistakes before. I spoke about my own when I, had a relationship with Tunde Ogunade, but Tunde wasn't married or anything. We've all made mistakes in our lives. The mistake she made, never befriend a married man. Number one, it has to be a professional relationship, okay? If you go to my Twitter account, I'm only following my son and one person and a media platform. Comrade Phils and his media platform, Reports of Freak. He's my business partner. He's a married man. He has a wife and 2 babies. He just had a newborn. Phil and I are relationship-wise business. We do business together, make money together, Twitter. When Twitter was banned in Nigeria, Phil was running my Twitter account as in posting what I want him to post. I didn't post anything for 3 months except my birthday shoot and maybe one other thing, my Arise News thing. At the end of the day, keep your relationship with men, married men, as professional. You cannot befriend a married man, Daddy Freeze. You cannot. I have never been married. I have 3 children out of wedlock. And I can tell you one thing. It's like a lot of these married men, they come to my DMs in Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Go to Wikipedia and look at Kemi Olunloyo. There's a portion on Wikipedia which says I exposed married men who exposed themselves to me. Sending pictures of, private stuff like that. Married men were doing that. And I got all of them. I spoke to them, I caught them, and I put it out. And the pictures are online, and he ended up in Wikipedia. Women were calling me, begging me for their wives. Hey, Joy, it will ruin my marriage, my husband's job. Don't ever befriend a married man. That's the mistake Maria made. The second thing, if you meet a married man, and that married man says, yeah, I'm divorced, ask them their status. There's a status. Are you single? Are you separated? Are you divorced? Or are you going through a divorce? Maria didn't ask that. Because if she knew that this man had filed for divorce in 2018, okay, she would distance herself. But if she did not distance herself, and this is a problem in America, people are meeting people through dating apps and dating services. And these guys are saying they're going through a divorce. Never date somebody going through a divorce. Let that divorce be final. And let them leave that wife and then become yours. Because if you don't,
particular matter in Nigeria, this is not possible.
Right, I know.
If you don't, take 9 years.
Right, it's a long process. The law system.
It's a long process. Let me give you an example.
Go ahead.
Case bought for her divorce when she was 32. She got the divorce when she was 41.
Who?
My taste buds.
Oh, yeah, now. Benedicta.
9 freaking years of her
almost
life.
10 years. Yeah.
Almost 10 years.
So and we saw the drama.
So that's, if you want to waste or useless somebody's life, just go through a divorce. So, you see, I would rather, yes, at least let them be separated. Let there be papers filed. Do you understand? That divorce process, hey, my own divorce process with my fantastic team of lawyers, it still went in for about 3-4 years at least.
Right.
You know,
but look at you.
Divorce is fun. So, all right, you know what? Go and get your divorce and come and meet me. In 4 months, you can wait 4 months. You can't wait 5 years when your biological clock is ticking.
Yeah.
So that's just my own contribution, law, and that's just my own.
Freeze, you were the one that wanted to marry Benedicta. Benedicta had the drama on her side, taste buds. However,
I had my own divorce. You know,
you had your own, right?
Had my own that spanned like 4 or 5 years.
Right. However, in the real world,
I moved on with my life. I wasn't going to do that. No.
Okay.
Why are you wasting my life? I have just one life.
But Freeze, however, in the real world, there's some things that are politically correct. When it's a woman going after, when it's a woman going after her man who is going through a divorce. I'm hearing that this guy was running her Instagram page when she was in the house. When it's a man, okay, that two women are fighting over, then it becomes a problem. If that divorce has not gone through, okay, Maria could find herself very hurt because what if they make up? We've seen these things happen. The wife and the husband made up and Maria was left in the cold and she's hurt. Now, let me talk about Paul Okoye. Paul Okoye should never have been mentioned in this. It's on my video. Okay, everybody keeps saying, oh, look where he said, I already showed. I didn't block anybody. Instagram disabled my page and I'm fighting to get it back. So none of you are blocked. Just come to this page. I have an admin running this page with me. So just come to Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. At Kemi Olunloyo, we're still fighting to get it back. I didn't block you all. I keep saying block, block, block. Let me continue. Freeze. Paul Okoye should never have been involved here. You see, Paul, I watch him from a distance. Paul is a businessman. Paul runs concerts, shows, and he does most of them overseas. He puts Nigeria on the map. Dubai, One Africa. Look at One Africa. Look at the brand he formed. Dubai, I've never met him. I've never spoken to him before. It looks like I'm advertising for him. But he's putting music out there, putting Nigerians in the world. One Africa, Independence Day, New York, Dubai. That's why Paul wrote what he wrote to Chief Priest. Get your facts right before you write anything. I will tell Pascal, Chief Priest, to leave Paul out of it. I put it in my video. Paul is not involved. He might be in Dubai. What I'm saying right now, let me get to the point. Freeze. Your wife, okay, taste buds, okay, her brother is married. I'm giving you an example. If your wife's brother is married, okay, he's your brother-in-law, right? You know he's married. Your wife knows he's married. So I like him. We're now at a club in Dubai together, and you're there, Freeze. You see me frolicking with your brother-in-law. Will you go tell your wife? Paul is minding his own business, and now they want to involve him. So let's leave Paul Okoye out of it. Nothing concerned. That's my advice to Chief Priest. Let's focus on Chief Priest, because what Chief Priest has brought out here is very important for young people watching this drama, okay? The receipts, the WhatsApp conversations between Madame and Maria. Maria, please do not talk to Madame. You are not in that position to be talking to a married woman going through a divorce. You should not escalate and elevate yourself to that. That is very daft bravery. Sorry, I had to use the DAFT word. When I said DAFT bravery, Maria, for the Igbo girls that don't understand Yoruba, that means you passed your bound. How can you be talking to Kelvin's wife on WhatsApp? What kind of conversation is that? We read it. You know what I mean? We read it. You know what I mean? Go to the point. Leave Paulo out of it. Leave the brother-in-law that wrote you that long letter out of it. No in-laws, nobody. This is Maria, Kelvin, Cubana Chief Priest, who exposed everything. We have seen receipts. I believe the receipts. And I think that Maria needs to step back. This is a married man. Don't befriend married men when they are going through pain. They have children. This is what Pascal was saying. You won't carry somebody away and leave the wife and children. You know, I don't want to go into deep stuff, but these are the sort of rumors that happened with Tony Lawani, and I'm not going into that. Okay? If people knew that the husband was going to marry Tony, they did not talk until the wedding day. They were tweeting, they were posting, just love it, this one, that one. We were not interested in hearing that. Whatever happened with Tony Lara and his husband and his ex and all that, it's not for that day. So basically, I'm not going to say Maria did wrong. Okay, if Kelvin likes Maria and gives Maria that impression, oh, I like you, let's just go out and all that, Kelvin should have come forward and really tell Maria his marital status. Okay, we get marital status: single, married, divorced. That's what we see on the forms in America: single, married,
Now,
divorced. If we, I
somebody
don't see
comes
I see
when
separated in some things.
I've been in that
Sing-
situation before, and
okay,
I've
single, married, divorced, separated. But there's one category that's not there, that he frees. Separated, but on my way to divorce. What do you call that one? Kila Makpeye. It's a marital status. Single. Kemi
now,
Oluloye is 57 years old and single. I'm not divorced. You can't call me a divorcee. I've never been married. I'm not separated from anybody. Okay? But if I'm dating Daddy Free's brother-in-law, what does that make me? You know? There's something in between that we don't know what it is. But all these single girls should stop doing it. Leave these married men going through divorces alone until they clear their divorce.
ask a question. I want
Go
to ask
ahead.
a question. You see, from my looking at the marriage issues that we've been having in the last 1 year, and I'm going to bring some marriages to the fore.
Sure.
Jane, Tega, which other one was recent? Okay.
Two-Face.
Sorry, Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Two-Face I wouldn't use, because Two-Face, and I'm close to Two-Face and Annie, and I can tell you that they are as cool as anything.
Yeah.
They are fine. There's nothing wrong with that particular one. But you see, other marriages have made me realize that we're overemphasizing the marriage institution, and we have misdefined it. Because let me ask you a question. If that woman, Kevin's wife, were my sister, in this, the first thing I'll tell her is get a divorce. Why do you want to do a marriage where obviously the guy is halfway with you, halfway with her, or all the way with her, and they're sticking? You see, we need to redefine these marriages. You see, look at Jeff Bezos, Auntie Kemi. Jeff Bezos
Yes.
is somebody else, according to reports.
Yes.
They sat down. Within 6 months, they tidied the divorce. Okay, my husband, I love you, but I can't marry you again. Give me this, you give me that. I'll take this, I'll take that. They sorted out in 6 months. He went on to become the richest man in the world. She went on to become the richest woman in the world. Within
And
1
she
year,
married a school teacher. She
within
married
1
a
year,
school teacher.
you see, you cannot use that situation in Nigeria where we're all living hypocritically. What business does this woman have in this relationship? This is not a marriage. The only thing is, dear men, make the intention, even if all you have is a text message, send your wife a text message that can be quoted in the future. I'm not interested in this marriage again. Let's see how we can go our separate ways. If Kelvin had done that 2 years ago, he can bring it out as receipt now that, come, this marriage had tired me. Even though I had not officially filed, I was literally done, and we're living separate lives. There should be some sort of communication. My dear wife, you know this divorce process is lengthy. They're going to tie us down for 9 or 10 years. I want to move on. I know you also want to move on. This marriage is not worth it. We'll show up for the children's school gigs together. We'll show up where we need to show up together. And we'll start announcing to our friends that we're going through a divorce. But we can remain parents. We can remain friends, as the case may be. That would have given everybody here soft landing. It would have given Kevin soft landing. It would have given the wife soft landing. It would have even given Maria soft landing. Because I want to be honest. This, in my understanding of marriage, forget what that little paper that they print plenty political and legal things on. This is not a marriage. The moment I find myself, it's not like I go on a, imagine I travel to the UK, for instance, for a job, and one fine girl with big behind throws herself at me and I fall. It's different. I can adjust myself and say, okay, I made a mistake. This won't happen again. Let me coordinate myself. But the moment I find myself... Yes.
Freeze, can I ask you a question right now? Hold
Go
that
ahead.
thought. If I asked you one question. $1 million question. If you get it right, I'll give you $1 million. What is the
By the
biggest,
way,
oh yeah, now, what is the biggest mistake Maria made in this entire thing? Give me
as
one
far as I'm
answer.
as far as I'm concerned, is the alleged threats and reaching out to the wife.
Oh, I owe you $1 million. Jesus Christ. Get my shit back. Reaching
Ah,
out to,
you can start
okay,
with
will
your
take me
iPhone
10 years
12.
to pay you.
You can start with your iPhone 12. I'm a
Uh,
deduct. You could get
let
there.
me
You'll be
let me get.
deducted.
I will listen. I will call Monfa because Monfa says he wants to give me iPhone 13. So I will give
Oh
you
yeah,
my,
oh,
my I will give you
more
my
people.
I will give
Call
you
them
my
direct.
2 month old
Ah, they say
iPhone
they
12.
share iPhone.
Monfa bet for me iPhone 13. So my iPhone
I,
12 when
I want
that
13 Pro. I get 13 Pro. For some,
Abi,
13 Pro.
my own
I
too
want
is
13
Pro.
Pro Max. Oh, their father.
Pro Max. But you were right. That is the exact reason reaching out to the wife. That was the number one mistake she made. Now, Maria, oh, the girl is beautiful. Okay, I understand that. And you have cast, a man
I mean,
fine.
water long, yeah, just so tough for a
Eh,
while. I came from the lagoon.
eh, Oyibo,
She
a man
like this.
fine. I want Maria to, I didn't watch the show this year because of the Twitter ban and so many things happened. If I don't watch the first episode of Big Brother Niger, I lose track. The first episode was launched in 2 different shows, and we were at Sound Sultan Memorial, the first one. And I didn't know there was a second part for the women, so I didn't watch it the next day. But listen, the thing is this. I want to see what she said at the beginning of Big Brother Niger, why I'm here in the house. Why did I come to the house? I want to see what she said. But she's beautiful. I like Maria's demeanor, and she has a brand to sell. I want Maria to protect her brand. I don't want Maria's brand to become husband snatcher status, because these companies are looking at everything. They look at everything. Look at what happened with Tiwa Savage. Look what I said. People came and attacked me. 2 people called me. I
Yeah.
won't release their names just yet. And they attacked me. Saying that Auntie Kevin, you could have called her. Hey, Mokumoti called Tiwa. Hey, Mokumoti posted in WhatsApp Tiwa. She didn't respond. These are things we're putting out to help all of you out there as journalists. Daddy Freeze and I, and even what's her name, my dear girl there, Blessing CEO. Instagram is so much fun now. Okay, this was my old page in Canada. I opened it and someone is helping me, post there and stuff. I'm mostly on Twitter. So guys, come to Twitter.